G'day everyone, I'm Emblem Blaze, and welcome back to another episode of the Tri-Point podcast with Kinunners and myself. This is episode number...
It's 21. We figured it out. It's 21.
We had to quickly look it up, because...
Yep.
We have bad memories. Anyway,
It's fine.
Any hoodle, howdle, waddle. What shall we talk about first before we get into the big thing?
I don't know. I don't have much.
No, okay. I know we got...
To be honest.
I guess we can mention the voice actor thingy.
The voice actor strike thing.
Well, the actor
know.
strike in
It's
general.
more
It's to
AI
do with
stuff.
AI. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out that much.
And I agree with them.
I too agree.
Yeah. There we go. That's an easy one. I don't think we need to go into it.
Yeah.
Make people
yeah,
upset.
It makes sense.
We'll simply say that, yeah, we're not the biggest fans of, like, that type of AI usage, I guess. I guess, like, AI has its place. Especially when it comes... Like, you have, like, enemies in a video game or something like that. Like... However, that's considerably different AI to what is being, like, thrown out there at the moment. If we won't go much into that. Is there anything else newsworthy, I guess?
I don't think so.
There probably is, and I probably forgot to write it all down. Knowing me. I know there was like a... Oh, what was it? Something. What was it now? Nah, I can't remember. Oh well. That's right. Then we'll get into the main topico. And that is
Yes.
the 360.
The 360.
The Xbox Circle.
Only the type of circle.
Yeah. The Xbox Sphere. How many angles does a sphere have?
Angle? What? That depends on if it's cut into quarters, isn't it? Like
No.
0 normally.
Would it be 360 by 360?
Okay.
Would it?
Well, because the degrees applies to the edges,
Yeah.
which would mean that it would have to be cut into a quarter.
Have like a circle
for it
is
to have a
360 degrees, right?
Yes.
Which means to make a sphere, you would have 360 degrees
squared.
worths of circles.
True. Yeah. 360 squared.
Yeah. But did we work out the most math problem ever? We could be completely wrong.
Well, probably.
It could be cubed, considering it's like a 3D object as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is off topic.
Anyway.
It's completely off topic. Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the 360 because yesterday, from when we're recording this, a few days ago from when this video goes out, the servers shut down. Goodbye.
Rest in peace.
Sad. We're not too worried. Most games on the 360 are on the One, and the series. Like, most things that you can buy from the 360 store are already out somewhere else. Therefore,
Yeah, that's true.
it's not too much of a worry. However, I thought we might as well talk about the 360 in general.
The 360 itself. It's a box.
Which one? There's 3 different types of boxes for it specific, I think.
It's a 360 degree box. It's a circular box. It's a squircle.
That's really, really warm.
What?
I said that's really, really warm.
What are you talking about? What?
360 degrees.
Oh, you're talking about temperature. I was like, what did you like feel your desk or something and there's heat on it? Like,
it's 360 degrees is a very warm temperature.
I mean, that's true. Celsius?
I don't know. I guess Fahrenheit's a lot.
Fahrenheit?
It'd be cooler than Celsius if it was Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Either way, it's still really warm. I said really warm.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
not past boiling temperature.
It's over 3 times boiling temperature.
Oh my God.
Anyway. I feel like we're getting really off track today.
Yep.
The 360. I guess like we can talk about when we first got it.
A long time ago.
A long time ago, far, far away. Back in the mythical old age of like 2012.
Shrek.
Actually, when did we get Minecraft? 2014? There's a 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Therefore, it would have been about 2014, right?
Yeah.
Or 2013.
Like slightly before that, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That we got. What was I saying?
I have no idea.
I lost it. My brain lost. Yeah. I'll guess I'll restart that. Yeah, we got. Our brother got a 360 from his friend.
Yep. That's the first notice. That's the first. What? 360 we got.
It was bad. It was an original white 360, and it had the red ring every now and then, and its disk drive never worked properly.
Yeah, it was just bad.
And the controller we got for it had a chewed stick, and it was drifting.
Yep.
That was the whole thing.
Don't ask.
And that's how I first played Minecraft on the 360.
Broken controllers.
I was in my house up on the tree house, trying not to walk off the edge.
Yep.
Because it was doing it itself. Anyway.
It was the controller drifting.
Yeah. Eventually, though, we got sick of this Xbox. And we got
Got sick of this Xbox.
an Xbox 360 Elite.
Yeah,
Or
we
E.
got fed up
It's
with
E,
it.
I believe.
It wouldn't go to 360 degrees, so we were just like, nah, it's not warm enough.
It's not hot enough. The funny thing is now, if we ever try to boot up that original one that we had, it like overheats almost instantly.
Actually, yeah, true.
It's
Maybe
kind
it's
of
too
ironic.
warm.
Anyway, we have it as it's a decorative piece now, I guess. It's like a bookend, isn't it?
It
Currently.
is. It's a bookend.
Yeah.
It's a DVD end.
That makes me feel like really like does that make you like like rich or something to say that we have like a console as a book?
I mean, Xbox 360 is my DVD end. What do you have? A regular
360 and
bookend?
our
Nah.
They hold our video games and DVDs up in place.
The ones that were gifted to us.
Oh golly. Yeah. Anyway, we got a 360e after that because it was on special, and the games that came with it were Halo 4 and Tomb Raider. Yes.
I think.
Was there more? I think there was more.
There might have been more. I don't remember.
Borderlands?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I think it came with Halo 4 disc, like the disc version, and then digital codes for Borderlands and Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
That sounds about right. Because we didn't play. Oh, because then didn't our brother end up getting Borderlands on disc? Do we have the disc version of
Yeah,
Borderlands?
we do have the disc version of Borderlands, yes.
Yeah, I thought we did. I know we've got the Vita version.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And then, then eventually, later down the line, which we'll get to in a bit, there was like a few years there where we literally didn't go online with it.
Yeah.
Therefore, like, it took a while before we were finally able to download Tomb Raider. And that's how I found out I really like the reboots.
Yep.
And have hence since 100%ed the Shadow of the Tomb Raider specifically. Because that's great. Anyway, that's off topic again. Yeah, we got that. Halo 4 is specifically a pretty notable title.
I mean, I hope so.
Considering how much we played it back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Could you imagine if we started talking about M+? We're like, yeah, this game that everyone knows about.
We can get to that. You know we can get M++ for the Switch? We need to do that.
I want another N+.
N++.
Yeah. M+ the second.
I believe there's a physical as well.
Oh, wow.
We need to look that up. Remind me after we're done here. Anyway,
Okay.
and then What else? I'm sure there was another physical game that came with Halo 4. I simply can't remember it.
There has to have been.
It wasn't Gears.
No.
I think it was more of like a light-hearted game because it was like a juxtaposition to Halo 4.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't. We have
I don't
Viva.
remember.
We have Viva digitally, don't we?
Yeah, that wasn't a physical one.
I cannot remember. For the life of me, how about you? You got all those, and yeah, I actually like the design of the Xbox 360e. I know most people don't.
Well, that's fine.
Do you like the design of the 360e?
Yes,
It's like a mini Xbox One.
it is. It's the squircle.
It's cool. I know a lot of people tend to prefer the Xbox 360S, I believe it is, which is the one in between the original one and our one. And it looks like an X.
It looks like an X.
From the front, kind of.
Not a circle.
Not quite. It has a big circle button.
That's true.
But yeah, I've always liked the design of the E. It sits really nicely whenever we have it next to the base Xbox One.
Yeah, we've got
Which
Xbox and
I
Xbox.
as well like the design of. I know people don't like it. I like that it looks like a VCR. I've always found that funny. Anyway, yeah, 360. Back to that. How many games do you think we have in the 360 collection?
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot. Fair few. I mean, to be fair, like
Estimation.
yeah,
Be
have a
like-
guess.
I want to say like 40, 30, 30.
I'm saying this like I actually know what it is. I have no idea how many we have. However, like
Oh yeah, I don't know either.
we've got a good amount compared to like a
30
lot of our other
seems like a
collections, at least. However, like I think the biggest thing with like the 360 for a while was like our main console, I guess. Would that be correct in saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Because we had like the Wii
It was
before
like
it.
kind of alongside the Wii, but
Yeah.
also not really.
However, like it was sort of like the Wii is where we played our Nintendo games, and then the 360 is
Yeah.
where we played everything else. It's kind of like what it is now.
It's very specific.
The Switch is where we play the Xbox games, our Nintendo games, and the Xbox is where we play everything else.
Stop playing Halo on the Switch.
One day. I wouldn't be surprised if next gen like had Halo on the Switch.
I wouldn't be either, to be honest.
If that's the case, I'm never getting another Xbox again.
Yeah.
I'll simply buy Nintendo's offerings for the rest of time.
Yes. Yeah, we'll just stay on Nintendo for the rest of the time.
If everything that we want from Xbox is gonna be on Nintendo, might as well go to Nintendo.
Might as well, yeah.
Oh golly, because we've never been the biggest fan of PlayStation.
Nope.
I feel like bad saying that. However, like I really like my Vita.
Yeah.
Like my Vita, PSP is neat. We grew up with the PS2 before the Wii, and then the PS1
And that's
before
about
that.
it.
However, like most of our big gaming experiences, like the Xbox 360 was like where we were introduced to like, not necessarily introduced to Minecraft. However, it's like the first time we really got into playing it. And it's the same with
Yeah.
Terraria. Terraria
Yeah.
was a big one for a while.
For a
No-
while.
Nobody will probably remember, however, Tron.
Ugh. No one
Tron.
remembers Tron.
The Tron game that's actually, I find is quite good, personally. You got some really, like, oddball games, like the Kung Fu Panda, the game.
Yeah, there are some weird ones in there.
I wonder if there's a way to, like, track our, like, play history on the 360. I want to see how many hundreds of hours I've put into Sonic Generations. Like,
You get on there and it's like 36 hours.
there's going to be way more than 36 hours.
I know.
I was literally on there like hours per day, like trying to like refine my my
is true.
speeds, my times. Oh golly! And now I feel it feels difficult to go back to because it's all 30 frames
Yeah,
compared to
like that.
current day Sonic generations where I can play it at 60.
But now we have Sonic Shadow Generation.
Yeah, that thing that's coming in.
That thing.
I wonder if that's going to run at 30 on the Switch. Like, I'd imagine it will.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious. Oh,
It's
God.
just like when I used to play it on the Xbox.
Yeah, dude, it's back like it used to be. I like the idea that it's like, it says it comes with a remaster of Generations. I like the idea that like the Switch version is like the original Generations. They didn't remaster
Oh yeah,
it.
we didn't have enough budget for it.
We couldn't make the remaster work on Switch. Here's the original one. Oh, we cut out the shadow part as well for you guys.
Yeah, it's just Generation.
It's similar. They re-released Sonic Generations.
Shadow is still stuck there, standing next to a tree, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh golly, that'd be hilarious. Have like and then there's lots of other games. Have like our Halo collection is pretty big for the 360, in particular.
Yeah, we have almost every.
We have every Halo game.
Yeah, but they're not all on the Xbox.
No, we have some on PC and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Have like we do own, I believe, at least every like main physical version.
Yeah, we do.
I think we've got Halo Wars 2 physically now, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we've got everything. We've got original CE, we've got Halo 2 original, we've got both the PC versions of the Halo games.
Yeah.
We've got 3, 4, 5, Reach, Infinite, Wars 2, ODST. I think we've got everything.
We might do too.
Minus the fact that the Halo 2 that I've got is it was we got it from like a market.
Yep.
And it's like it's the special edition, however it's been put in a normal case, like the normal edition's case.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It works.
It's missing the
It's just-
steelbook.
It's being discreet.
I think that's funny. Oh golly. Oh yeah, no. I remember when we got ODST for the first time. We got it like second hand and it was like missing one of its discs or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I think it was meant to come with the ODST we originally bought. It had ODST in one disc and then Reach's multiplayer on another disc.
Yeah, it was really weird.
And then we returned that because it was missing the Reach's multiplayer part. And then we went and bought a pre-owned copy from EB Games, which was ODST, and then it had Halo 3's Mythic map pack on it.
Yeah, it's really strange. But it worked.
It worked. We have ODST. Oh, and we have MCC physically as well. That's I was trying to remember. I was like, there's another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Sure of it. MCC went through a flood.
It did. And it survived.
And it's fine. That was the whole thing. Oh golly. Yeah. Anyway, more Xbox 360 games though. As you said it earlier, M Plus.
Yeah, we need M Plus remakes or more levels or something.
M plus plus.
Yeah.
We'll look into that later. Have like, yeah, that's such a good game. We had all sorts of like, once we finally joined Xbox Live, we like almost like always tried to get the monthly game.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of random games that we'd never play otherwise.
Yeah.
I remember when I first played through Vanquish almost all the way through.
No.
That was a game I never would have even touched if we didn't get it for free.
Yeah. That's true.
And then there's like, we have Doom 3 on there now, don't we? As well. I believe we do.
I think so.
I think I'm pretty sure we've got Doom 3 on there. We've got we have Viva Pinata, as said earlier. I guess
Yep.
games that we've bought. We have what's it called? Islands of Blackfoot.
Bioshock.
Bioshock. Bioshock
Those are
Infinite.
two very different games.
Bioshock Infinite is like one of the biggest games that we played for ages.
Yeah, I've still yet to play it actually. I watched.
It's amazing. I have I have there where you are. I have the collection there for Switch.
Yeah, you do. I just haven't.
Therefore, you can get to it.
I can one day.
Well,
Eventually.
one day, yeah. Whenever it pleases.
Yeah.
Oh golly. Yeah, we're, Infinite's great though. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's a better
we
Infinite
have
than the other
islands
Infinite.
Don't tell them that.
Oh golly. Yeah, Islands of Wakfu, a game which I've never heard anyone talk about.
I never finished that either because we got stuck on a boss fight.
And now you have to start again.
Yeah, I don't even remember what was going on. Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna play it again, you may as well start it on the Xbox One now that I bought it on there.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
That's one game that, like, there's a lot of games I didn't want to bring over to the One or the series because, like, I wanted to save space and we had the 360 to play them. However, like, that's one game I was like, no, I'm making sure it's here on both platforms in case something happens to it.
Yeah.
That's like one game that I know if it gets lost, it's gone forever type thing.
Pretty much.
Because no one ever talks
I don't
about
think
it.
I've ever seen someone talk about it.
Yeah. And in my opinion, it is probably the best game out of that series.
I would agree. Probably
think
because it's designed to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's designed to be more of like a platformer, I guess. Like a puzzle game.
Well, yeah.
Where, that's not really platform right now. It's kind of
Yeah,
like,
it's like platform.
it's platformer as Astral Chain is a platformer.
Yeah. Yeah,
You can
pretty
make
much.
jumps.
It's pretty similar, actually.
It's like Astral Chain long before Astral Chain.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Little known fact, did you know Bayonetta started on the 360?
Oh, okay.
I said little known fact. I don't know if that's a little known or not. Nintendo saved it after the fact.
Oh, okay.
And hence why it's always on
Nintendo's like,
Nintendo.
yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. I know, there's like Nier.
Nier?
Nier has such a strange thing on 360 and PlayStation 3 where, like, there's the same game except with, like, a different protagonist, and then you play as each protagonist. One's on the 360 and one's on the PS3. It's kind of like Pokemon,
Okay.
except one's on the 360 and one's on the PS3.
Yeah, alright then.
That's a really odd way to do it.
It's fine.
And that game's since been remade or remastered and remade as Nier Replicant anyway.
Yeah.
And it's out on a lot of things.
I need to play Nier as well.
It's good. Automata's good.
I'll get around to it one day.
There's a way
as well.
to, right at the start of Nier Automata, there's a way to skip right to the end of the game. And with that segue, we'll talk about Skyrim. They really reminded me, like, Skyrim wasn't that big for me on the 360, that was more you and our brother.
Yeah.
However, we shall tell the story of the
The
2
one
times
time
that
you
I played the
played.
game.
Yeah.
I played it once on the 360, accidentally glitched through a mountain to the end of the game, and that was my Skyrim experience for the 360. Then I played the VR
Yeah.
version of Skyrim and skipped to the end of the game somehow. Skyrim knows that I'm not the biggest fan of its type of game. It wants me to get out of there
Yeah,
as quickly as
like,
possible.
get out of it. Like, here's the ending, be quiet.
Yeah, here you go. You can say you've succeeded.
I don't know how you've done that twice.
The funny thing is, like, it may sound like a lie. I've had witnesses for both. Like,
Yeah. It happened in front of me both times.
yeah, her brother was there for the first time. It's like,
Oh my
Skyrim.
gosh.
Skyrim's funny. And you have like Fallout and stuff on there as well.
Yeah.
Like, not from my thing.
Yeah, it's more my thing.
They're too big of games.
That is fair.
They take too long. And they're always grungy looking. They're the most grey games I've ever seen
That's
in my
the
life.
point.
I know. It's one of the reasons
How
I don't
dare
like
Fallout
Reach as
look
much as other Halo
grungy.
games. Because Reach does the same thing where everything looks grey and brown and muddy and dark, and it's like, nah. Halo 1 and 3 are like the most bright, colourful games ever. Like,
That's true. And
Halo 2
5.
is a little bit grungier. It's funny though.
It started with Halo 2. Just went downhill.
We kind of did start with Halo 2.
Yeah, it did.
That's when a lot of like the tone, like Shadow the Hedgehog came around that time.
True.
Enough said.
Yeah. Full stop.
I don't feel like I need to fire at someone every single time I press a menu button. My gosh.
Oh no.
Really? Anyway, let's talk about the UI briefly, I guess. The
It's
user
good. I like it.
interface of the 360. It's good. You like it? I like it as well. A lot of people don't like the Metro design.
Really? That's actually kind of sad.
I like the Metro design. I don't. There's one big flaw in it though.
Oh,
It's more ads than buttons.
that is true. Every page there's like 3 ads at least.
Which is nothing new anyway. It's the exact same as what's on the Xbox now.
I mean, yeah, true.
It hasn't changed. It's all ads for everything. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
stop. I miss the old days when you get on a console
But
and
the
it's like,
design is good.
yeah. I like that it's like, I feel like it fits a lot on the screens.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to just try to stuff as many ads as possible.
Yeah.
It looks, it's like a baby Xbox One UI, the current, like the Metro one
Almost.
that we grew up with. There is other UIs though before our one, before our time.
No.
I can't remember what the one before ours was called specifically. However, it's the one that a lot of people like, where you scroll through the avatars and all that sort of thing.
You scroll through avatars?
Yeah,
Like
it's
down
kind of,
or like horizontal?
like neither.
What?
Backwards.
I mean diagonally.
Yeah, basically.
What?
They like come in from diagonally right on the screen, and then like go diagonally out the left. It's really strange.
Oh.
And that's how you like select your profile and all that sort of thing.
Oh, strange.
It feels strange. And then before that one, there was the Blades design, which a lot of people like. However, like it was like
The
4x3.
Blades design?
Yeah, it's called Blades. Because it looks like
Is there
you're
a
like
reason?
yeah, because it looks like you're like flipping between blades.
Oh, okay.
And it's literally like it's actually a lot like the Metro design in where you literally go left and right and that's all you do.
Yeah.
However, like it was like literally like a 4x3 screen. And and like it had some options in the middle of this square, and then you flip to the right and there was some more options in the middle of this square.
Oh, yes. 10 out of 10.
And that's what it originally looked like on the 360, which
Nice.
would feel really outdated now. However, I believe they've I may have to go check at one point. I think they've actually added the Blades design as like a dynamic background on the Series X.
Oh, really?
And I really want to check that because
Wow.
I'm hoping it's 16:9, not 4x3.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would look really odd.
It's very good for what they're just like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, I do want to see what that looks like though. Need to do that at one point. They even have one. They have one for the original Xbox as a dynamic background. You remember like the
Oh,
original
yeah.
Xbox where it looks like you're inside like a nuclear reactor or something silly?
Yeah.
The green globs.
The green blubbies.
The original Xbox had like a lot of character, a lot of personality.
Yeah. Now it's just a box.
They're all like that.
They got rid of the X.
Every like consoles these days are boring.
They really are. Like, you see it and you're like, oh, wow, maybe it looks fancy on the outside. And then you start playing it and it's like, I've seen this UI like 16 times over.
Yes, it's like squares that you go left to right on.
Squares.
They all do that. The
Make 'em
PlayStation, the
circles.
Xbox, and the Switch, they're all squares that you go left to right on.
Yep, that's it.
Well, it's like rounded squares on the Xbox because like Windows 11.
They like their squackles, okay? I agree with that.
It's like, can we have something more interesting?
Give me triangles or something.
Yeah, I want triangles.
They just like
Reminds me
fit
of,
together with like the sides next to each other.
It reminds me of Dirt 3 because you like go through triangles to interact in its menu.
No.
And compare that to Dirt 5, which has one of the most basic, boring menus ever. They really do get more boring over time.
Squares and rectangles.
It's like,
Give me a trapezium or something.
Scrolling left and right through squares is the most inefficient way to scroll through anything.
Yes.
Why not have a nice list? That's all I ask for. A list.
Well, like, make the squares look fancy, you know? Like, you can make the edges have, like, trapeziums and then have the square in the middle, you know?
Just do something fun. Have different, like, the Wii literally had, like, TV channels.
Yep.
That was fun.
But no squares. Just squares.
The Wii U even
With
had a
one
lot
picture.
of character. It was really slow. Like, it had something.
Oh, no. That's why.
Well, I know, like, Nintendo's big thing, the reason their UI is as simple as it is at the moment on the Switch is because they want it to run nicely.
Yeah,
And I understand
kinda
that,
get
how,
that
like,
one.
I want some other colors at the very least.
No.
And then, like, the 360, like, the Metro design's sort of the same, where I like it, how, like, it's very standard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why we had our own backgrounds.
Yeah, all the backgrounds. And then, like, at the very least, like, I like the pages. I've always liked pages on consoles, like, switching between pages.
It just, like, it's a book, you know?
Yeah. I've always liked that. And I think PlayStation might have something similar. I have no idea what the PlayStation 5 has, really. I think it's the same. I think it's like a newer version of the crossbar design that started back on, like, the PSP.
Oh.
They keep updating that. Like,
Yeah.
I've never liked the crossbar design.
It worked for the smaller handhelds, I think. But
Even on the PSP, though, let's figure out how to go change
It was kind of annoying.
one of the settings. Where's the settings button? Okay, let's scroll through this. Oh, it's not down here. Oh, maybe it's to the right and here. Oh, no, we gotta go back. Maybe down, maybe right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the Vita's UI design. It's pages.
Yeah, actually. Pages with circles.
So, yeah, that's pages with circles. The Vita was the last good UI design.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm not even the biggest fan of, like, the 3DS one. I like that it's pages. However, and I like that you can change the icon sizes.
Yeah.
However, like, even then, it looks very
Squares.
square. It looks very square.
Squares.
I want whoever designs the
Title of
Persona
this
game's art
podcast.
style to come in and design a UI.
Yes, please. The title of this podcast is going to be We Hate Squares.
No squares allowed. Oh gosh. Like, yeah, I really want like the Persona designer to come and just design a console UI. It'd be the most confusing thing ever, however, at least it look nice.
Oh, it'd be delightful to me.
I get
I'd see it
confused
and be
enough
like,
with
I know where I'm
Persona
going.
stuff. It's like, where is the next button? I can't even see where the word is. Everything's all
It
messy.
actually all does make sense. It's just very bright.
It's confusing because there's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Oh golly. I think it's funny that like yeah, the current Xbox UI is like an upgrade. Like they started with the Metro UI on 360 and then like kept updating it until they got to the one that currently.
Squares.
Squares. Lots of squares. And a quick rant about the current generation of stuff. Why does the disc, when you put it in, not go to the big left bubble? Anyone?
I've never wanted to fight a UI so much.
It's like, we put a disc in. That's obviously the game we want to play.
To
Why
the
does
right.
it not put it on the left and make it the big one? Or to the right, yeah, is it left or the right? It's such a frustrating thing.
Every time it happens, I'm like, why did I even do this for?
It's frustrating. Like, yesterday I was recording Simplanoa.
Yeah.
I was having way too much difficulty with my recording stuff again, for no reason. I'm like,
As per usual.
yeah, like I put the disc in. Okay, I'm like, okay, where is it? I literally had to like scan over the line like 3 times before I figured out where it was, because Klonoa is like really bright and colorful.
Yeah.
Like the icon is for it, and you can barely see the name Klonoa because the whole icon's really bright.
Yeah, I understand.
I kind of because they had like the human full flat icon is like doesn't have a name in it as well.
Yeah.
There's like 2 really bright ones near each other, and I'm like, where is it?
What is it?
It would be nice if when I put the disc in, it put it straight over to the left for me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god. Anyway, yeah, rant done, I guess. Oh golly. Anyway, I guess the biggest thing to talk about with the 360 though, now that I think we've gotten over the UI stuff, have we? Nice.
Well, that depends.
I wish I missed the old logo.
Yeah.
And the old startup screen. That's another thing that's gotten really boring over time. Startup screen.
Boring. That's always...
Started with the Wii. Everything got boring with the Wii startup screen. It was literally like the
Wii?
flash of the channels, and then it was the channels.
Yeah.
Why wasn't like a Wii remote flying across the screen or something? That'd be hilarious.
Someone just throws a Wii remote.
Well, because like, look, if you compare the GameCube and the Wii's title, like opening screen, like,
Yeah, true.
like intro screen, like,
True.
the GameCube's is the best. You can make Africa the song out of it.
Exactly.
And the country. Oh golly. And then like, if you look at like the PS2's one is like iconic.
Yeah.
The PS3's one is dun dun dun.
I don't even remember. What is the PS3's one?
It's like the PSP's one.
Did you say the PS3 or the PSP?
They're the same.
Oh. What, are they?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
I like the Vitas. It's an epilepsy warning.
It doesn't even have one. It's just like, yeah.
It literally shows an epilepsy warning, and then it's like, it's on now.
Yeah.
It's like... Oh my god. Imagine if every console had an epilepsy warning whenever you turned it on. I think while I'm not the biggest fan of the Xbox One's one, I think it was the last like decent one at the very least.
Yeah.
And then the Xbox One X's one I like a lot.
Yeah.
Because it has Chief in it.
It just does its thing.
And then the Series X's one is boring. Have you seen the Xbox fridge? Have you heard what sound it makes?
The fridge? No.
Oh, it goes like "Duh," whenever you open it.
I would get so annoyed.
This is the Series X does that when you load up, and all it does is like flash a light across like the Xbox
Okay.
logo.
Can we talk about the fact that they are so loud?
I mean, like, yeah.
Like, you've got like the games normally, right? Which is fine, you know? It makes sense. They have their own like volume settings and whatever. But no,
Yeah.
when you start up an Xbox, it's like on 20 volume.
You say that like I think I should preface this. 20 volume for the speaker that she uses at their place is very loud.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
20
it's
volume
like,
for any other speaker is normal.
Yeah. 20 for us is like blasting our eardrums for some reason. I have the Xbox on like 3.
Yeah. It's loud enough. I should definitely preface that, considering my one's at like 30 and it's fine.
Yeah, I always forget about that. People are always like, oh yeah, I'm on like 50 volume. I'm like, 50? Like, what?
That would like blow our house out. Oh my god.
Our speakers are really, really loud.
Yeah, no, it's always funny when you turn it on. That's like, "Roar." And then on the Xbox One's like, "Vyoop," at the end.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
It's always fun.
It's a little swoop.
There was one originally, I believe, like the original Xbox One one, where like the X like bladed itself out a little bit and turned into another X or something like that.
Oh.
It looks a lot nicer than the current one, which is literally the Xbox logo
makes sense.
moving backwards. And then like the 360 one, like the one we know with the like the green ribbon going around the that's like the newer of the two. There was one before that.
There was one before that, wasn't there?
Yeah, where it's like a green, I don't know, field came out of it, like an orb or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
And like bloom. The ribbon one's always going to be the best Xbox one though. Oh, actually, the original Xbox.
I was gonna say.
The original Xbox One is hilariously great. I like that it looks like a nuclear reactor that's about to explode.
I
It's
know,
like,
it just comes straight out of left field.
it's like, it's turning on.
Like, I didn't set up for this, hold on.
Oh god. That's
Oh my goodness.
For some reason I always I think it's because of our cousins. I always like attribute that original Xbox like opening with like Batman. Because I had a Batman game that I used to play.
Yeah.
I don't know. The original Xbox's menu screen creeps me out.
Really?
And it's great. That's why. It's great because of that. But there's something
That's great.
creepy about it. Like the music and and like the way it
It's
looks.
just ominous, I think.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to describe it. It feels like something's
Like,
about
I'm
to
only
happen.
here to play a game, it's okay.
I'm here to play a game, not work on like
Don't come for me.
nuclear fission. We're here to be radiated. Oh, it's great. The PS2 one's quite ominous as well, personally.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's like they kind of all were. Everything happened like a black screen back then, like the GameCube one, the Xbox One, and the
And like
PS2
some really like you know, the music, I can't think of what the word is for it, but you know what I mean.
one.
How
No.
it's like it's ominous still, but it's not the word I'm trying to use, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, no, like I always like imagine playing the PS2 in VR, like, and seeing that title screen, and like you literally falling.
It's like anytime I've ever played Half-Life on the VR, the
Yeah.
intro screen is always the worst thing ever.
It's scarier than the rest of the game.
Yeah. It's loading and I'm like,
It reminds me of like when
Same
you played
thing,
Doom on VR,
oh my goodness.
the loading like going down the elevator. Should I tell
Yeah.
them why you didn't like that? Yes or no?
I don't even know. I think my main problem is with the menu screen though, to be fair.
Yeah.
I saw the menu screen, I was like, oh,
Oh golly. Yeah, no. This anyway, let's get back to the 360 before we get this. Oh golly. This video could be like turned into, if I ever get around to doing tri-point animated, this video could have like 30 animations based off it.
most of them
podcast
would be
was-
based off us despising squares. Ban square.
I had a really good idea for an animation. I'm never gonna get around to it though. I don't have the time. Maybe we can get our younger brother to do it.
Maybe. Ban
Oh.
quadrilaterals.
We can just like animate like us like being circles or something like that, and like a square runs up in front of us, and we're like screaming.
Square. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, 360. The last thing on my notes that I was going to touch on is the multiplayer side of things. Because that was like the console that we played most of our multiplayer stuff on.
It's true.
Like we had like Smash on the Wii
Yeah.
and Mario Kart. I was trying to think, I was like, is there anything else we actually played multiplayer on the Wii? Smash and Mario Kart and probably some other things.
Yeah.
that I can't think of. WarioWare.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That was actually.
Like WarioWare on the Wii
Wii
wasn't
Sports
really
Resort.
multiplayer. It was like kind of. Oh yeah, Wii Sports Resort.
That
We
was
won't
the
talk about
other
the first Wii Sports because no one ever talks about Resort, and Resort's way better.
one. Yeah.
I want to go back to Woohoo Island. I want to explore Woohoo Island in VR.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I'm asking. Nintendo, please. Anyway, what was I saying?
Multiplayer.
Yeah, the Xbox is like our main multiplayer thing. Like, we played a lot of Minecraft, a lot of Halo, a lot of Terraria in multiplayer. I think,
Yeah.
I think like N plus, a lot of N plus in multiplayer. We had Trials as well.
Only the trial of trials.
Did we?
Yeah.
That's ironic. And then like you and our brother played Island of Wakfu multiplayer.
Yep.
And then when we
had,
finally got around to having Xbox Live in like 2018.
Driver.
Oh yeah, Driver! How did we almost get through this whole video without talking about Driver San Francisco?
That's a good question, honestly.
I would have been really mad at myself. That we played that.
It's because there was no squares, okay? We didn't have anything to like pick on with it.
Squares. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough footage for this podcast. I'm gonna need to get more. What was I gonna say? Driver. There was, yeah, Driver's great. Like we played a lot of Driver 2 on the PS1 as well, and then Driver San Francisco, which is the best thing about Driver San Francisco, and it's one of the reasons I really want to get Forza Horizon 5, which we need to get. Is because like it had like the open world element to it in multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was wonderful.
The amount of times we'd find some way to like run a truck into some cars or something. Our favorite thing was always like trying to find the longest strip possible, getting the fastest cars we could find, and trying to see how close we could come to each other before hitting each other when we fly past each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Lost lots of mirrors those days. And then like seeing how quickly we can cross the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, that too.
That
And always using the trucks.
I was gonna say we'd get down to a point where no one had run into each other yet. One of us would switch to a truck and then fly down in a truck against the other person. Usually in like a McLaren or something like that.
Yeah.
Health was instantly all gone.
Oh my goodness.
This is such a fun game. I never even finished the story mode. Oh, it's fine.
I don't even know what was going on with the story mode, to be honest.
I know like Tanner was like jumping from people to people while he was in a coma or something, and had to do like an undercover case while he was there because he could do that or something like that.
What? Okay.
Against a guy named like Jericho or something. I remember it quite a lot here.
Yeah. And the only thing I remember is Tanner and Jericho.
Yeah. Whenever I think of Jericho, I think of the STS Jericho.
7 Deadly Sins one, yeah.
Jericho. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, and then eventually we got Xbox Live. We played online for a little while. It was like really late into its life though.
Yeah, it's really laggy a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the only game that actually ran well was Halo 4.
Yeah.
Out of all the games.
Yeah, all of them to run well.
Anyway, yeah, we enjoyed the 360. I guess we better get close to ending this. How did our poll go?
None.
Great. How did the Fire Emblem poll go? Well, I think of our new poll.
Ah!
Whoops. I hit a clothesline.
No. What? Huh?
I hit a clothesline. Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, that's good. People will probably hear it on the podcast.
You hit a clothesline?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
You outside? Like.
Oh, no. I would really like to set up a recording studio that's half outside.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Fire Emblem stuff.
Yeah, anyway. We're down to the last two. The last... You know what I meant?
Yes, The Last of Us.
Anyway, it was between Petra and Yuri. And Petra won.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think because it was Yunaka's birthday yesterday. They've done an extra one
She
with
gets
Petra
recognition.
and Yunaka. And Yunaka is winning at the moment.
Yay! There we go. Is that all? Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Our poll for this week will be
Do you
which
like
version of the
squares?
Xbox 360 was the best? The original, the arcade, the E, or the S?
The square version.
The square version. We'll put that in as option 5.
Yeah.
Square version. Anyway, if there's nothing else to talk about, I guess I'll end this episode here.
Yeah.
I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. I think we certainly did. Thank you for listening. We shall be back in the next one where we hopefully won't be talking about squares. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.